tired. We're exhausted. We work 3 12s a week. We got mandatory overtime. We do every other weekend. A lot of us have experienced so much burnout in our positions, but it just seems like, what else can I do? I went to college for this. This is what my degree is in. I don't know what in the world I can do. Well, y'all, let me just tell you, there is some wonderful opportunities out here, especially in this digital marketing space. And so if you have never heard of digital marketing, you're in the right place. Go ahead and say you don't know what it is. If you have never heard of digital marketing, just type the word no in the chat, because, ooh, there's some bright red lipstick. Because I want to explain to you exactly what it is and how you can use it to make money. When I first heard of it, I didn't know what it was. I was skeptical because they were talking about people making 10 to 20,000, and I don't believe them. Yes, I have had over 20, $30,000 months in network marketing, but I worked my tail off for it. And so when I was working as a nurse, I realized that I was super exhausted, and I was like, what can I do to get my time back? And so I was introduced to the MLM world. Now, the first MLM company that I did, y'all, have any of y'all ever heard of Mary Kay? Hey, Octavia. Hey, M. Luke. Welcome in. Hey, Shonda. Say hello when you come in. Just say hi and go ahead and get your daily heart meet if you can. Get your points by tapping the screen. A lot of people don't know that, but TikTok is an engagement platform. So you want to make sure that you're engaging, getting your points up so that you can grow. Hey, thank you so much for speaking back, Chad. I got to cheer for that. Because lately, I don't know what be going on. People be acting like they scared, like I'm going to bite them on the other side of the screen. And I just want y'all to know I'm just a regular mom from Virginia, just found her way out. I'm doing good. You know what? Y'all doing some big ones up in here. Thank you so much, too, for engaging and tapping the screen. And so I started looking for ways to get out. I don't know. Y'all heard of Mary Kay. I got in that. And in 6 months of being in that company, I became what they call a sales director. Now, they tell you that's the top 2% of the company, the lies they tell. My highest check was like $1,800, and I made more money just off selling products. So I'm always out here hustling. It's almost like a drug dealer or somebody selling CDs out the back of their trunk. That's kind of how I was operating my business. And it was terrible. One of my girlfriends was like, Danielle, you was hustling backwards. And I was like, Chad, you ain't never lied. I need to do something different. And someone introduced me, hey, D, hey, Valeska. And so somebody introduced me to a wellness company. So I went over to that wellness company, y'all, with the skills that I had already had from nursing, because I know how to communicate, and from building a Mary Kay team for 3 years, which was a waste of my life. And I got over there, and in my first 12 months, I made $158,000. And I became a senior sales director in that company. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I left nursing because that was more than I was making on my job, y'all. I was making $33 an hour when I left. So I was making like $2,000 every 2 weeks. And so it was like, this done paid me way more than I ever make with my degree. And plus I'm at home. I feel like I had more time with my family. And so I left nursing. And so a lot of people don't have that type of experience and story, but I was making over 6 figures every year that I was with Melaleuca. And I only left nursing because I really wanted time freedom. And that made me feel more like I had it because I was at home, but I really was working a lot. I was always on my cell phone. I was taking calls, answering people's questions, running Zoom calls every single week, multiple times during the week, trying to help people grow their businesses. Hey, another nurse in the house. Hey. And guess what? I love helping everybody. But I'm going to tell you, nurses, there ain't no shortage, y'all. We exhausted. We tired. That's why we left, right? And so while I was in Melaleuca, I heard about another company, and I heard it was Black owned. It's another network marketing company. So I was like, oh, what? You know what? I'll open up a business there. I hadn't had the opportunity to build it, but that was my intention. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was going to build that plus keep the business that I already had. But they had some type of rule in place that doesn't allow you to build 2 MLM companies at the same exact time. And I hadn't even started, y'all, but I lost my business with Melaleuca. They didn't even give me an opportunity. Hey, Gavin, how are you doing today? And please tell me where you're coming in from. Hey, YouTube. I'm on YouTube too, and TikTok. So feel free, please let me know where you're coming in from. And they didn't even allow me to keep my business. And so overnight, just like this, all the effort, the 3 years that I put in, the time, building a team, my team was over 1,003 people, was just gone in a flash. And so that sucks. You're a nurse and you're ready to change. Okay, well, you're in the right place, Chad. Make sure you go visit my website. It's right here on the screen, liveatyourpace.com, and you'll see some information to learn about what I'm doing and how I'm able to have 5-figure months from home using a program called Lux. And then also you'll see that I also have a button there and I have a free community. So you're welcome to join that. All of y'all do. I would love to have you come learn. It's a beginner space where I take my time and teach you step by step exactly what's needed in this space to learn and build a profitable business. And then you progress at your own speed. So then when you're you're ready to make money, of course, I recommend everyone buy a course, which we'll talk about, because that's the quickest way to make money. Like my first 30 days of doing digital marketing, I was able to have a $5,000 month. And it was because I was selling what someone else created. Like when I came in this space, I didn't have anything to sell. I just came from nursing and MLMs. And so I didn't have a product or anything. So it was like, how can I make money on the internet like you see so many people doing? And the best way that you can monetize and make money is selling a course that someone else creates. Someone else houses it. They take care of all the tech on the back end. You don't do anything but market it and learn from it and make sure that you create other streams of income. So instead of just taking that course and reselling it like some people do, that's their personal choice. I just don't do that. I want multiple streams of income. That's what got me kicked out of Melaleuca anyway. So we're not going to stop now. And the truth is that was a hard lesson for me to learn. It's because I went from corporate America having a job to then going to building a network marketing team. And then once again, all I did was trade it. I went from having one stream of income to one again. So once I lost my Melaleuca business, I was back at zero. And so that's why I'm passionate. I tell people, don't ever let that happen to you. Don't ever build something for someone that they can just snatch from you at any time and you do not have ownership to it. Make sure that you are developing skills that no one can ever replace. Just like me inserting the NG tube. Someone need me to put in a Foley or a rectal tube or insert an IV. All these things I can do because I have these skills. I have the skill set. When you have a skill set, it doesn't matter what happens around you. You're always going to be able to rebuild a business. And so these courses, they teach you how to make money on the internet. So make sure that you go inside of them and you create them. Like I have monthly recurring revenue because I've learned how to create a community. So I have my own community that gives me 3 streams of income every single month. I do TikTok shoppable videos on one of my TikTok pages. And there sometimes I go live on my shaking plate and you make $17 per plate. And sometimes y'all, I'll sell 6 of those within 30 minutes and clear $100 in 30 minutes just selling a vibrating plate and talking about the health benefits. So I feel like, take advantage of it. You learn how it works. You learn TikTok and how it pays. Do it too. Hey, Summer, welcome in. There's just too many ways to make money directly from your cell phone. And I just feel like a lot of people don't know that. And that's why some people go live. They create content to make sure that people are educated. So instead of just relying on one source of income, which is our job, that puts us in a dangerous position. You see people getting fired all the time. You look at the news. We hear about layoffs. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Chev. It's time for me to get it retied too. It's time because I do the interlock method where they tighten them up from using that little tool. And that my girl, she the bomb. I'm gonna tell you, I get in there and I'm in and out in less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. Wash, dry, shampoo. Somebody said something about my hair, y'all, on YouTube. So I was just talking to her. And yeah, so this is what I call my lazy do. I got 3 daughters and 1 son. And so I used to just always say, look, this is the best easy do I've ever done for myself in 2019. Then now it's like, I might have a fuzzy day, but I don't really have no bad hair day. I can get up out this house and I can go. But y'all, I got a brand new grandbaby. And I can tell her hair gonna be just as coarse. So I'm gonna be helping my daughter do hair because my daughter don't know nothing about doing no hair. So my grandbaby is only 3 weeks though. So she's a newbie. So she got time. She got time on it, but I'm gonna be helping her with it. But yeah, if you just got in here, welcome in. My name is Danielle. I am a retired nurse. 21 years as a registered nurse. I'm in Virginia. I'm a mom of 4. I was introduced to digital marketing in 2024 in July. And by far, it's been the best thing that I've ever done. As a result, now I have chickens. I just have the freedom that I always wanted, and I could not find this in my job with my career, nor doing network marketing. So I do a lot of things that I love to do, and I tell other people that, guess what? You can do this too. I'm over 40. This is a second career. I haven't been spending the last 20 years of my life on the internet. I was brand new to TikTok. This is this here, what I'm on right now is the very first page I ever created. Started from scratch, 0 followers. So the fact is that you can do this. I work this in pockets of time when I feel like it. This is my first time working my business. And I just remember the days of having to request PTO, to see if I can have off. I remember working every other weekend and feeling like, I hate that I have to go in here. I would go to work at 7 a.m. My husband and the kids are asleep. I wish I was in the bed asleep. And then I get off and it's late in the afternoon and I really don't have no energy or want to be bothered with them. I tell you the truth, I wanted to lay down and I want to go to sleep because you don't worked all day. And so this has just been a dream come true for me personally. Now my family and I, we vacation every other month. So if you're someone who's like, you know what? I don't get a chance to take enough vacations because you don't have time off. Or maybe you just don't have enough income to take the time off that you want. Then definitely learn these skills. So let's talk about what digital marketing is. I'm going to show you exactly what I've been using to make income from home. I'll show you inside of the community too, so you can see exactly what you'll be learning. And then I want you to ask me any questions that you may have. Now, when you're ready to ask a question, you don't have to worry about typing all those words in there, okay? All you can do is put a question mark in. And what I'll do is I'll call on you and then you just ask me, okay? That's just easy. Y'all ready to get started? Tell me yes in the chat if you're ready. But I'm just going into LPN and you guys are leaving. Angie, sure. Yeah, we out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, when you work and you short staff and you got more patients than you're supposed to, they expect you to still perform a miracle. They expect you to still get all of the meds passed, chart, treatments, everything done when you got more patients in the same amount of time. Then you overtime on the clock, and then at the end of the week, they looking like, well, you done worked over 40 hours. I'm telling you, it's just so much. And then sometimes I've had jobs, you got to do continuing education, at least in Virginia. I don't know how it works. We are multi-state licensing, but then you still have to do those. And I've had a supervisor before say, oh, can you clock out and then do them? I'm like, is you smoking? Or what's wrong with you? Shonda, it's exhausting. It is. What other? She says, back hurts. Yeah. Moving patients up, sliding them up, finding a partner, getting a Hoyer lift, all the things. We get exhausted, Chad. And it's nice to be able to, it was nice that I did network marketing and had replaced my income. But now it's nice to still, I make more than I do as a nurse. And all I do is digital marketing, y'all. I create content like they teach you how to do. I create content. I go live. I don't go live every day. I try to go at least every other day. I used to be very consistent, but I'm happy with the money I make. There's girls that I know who go live 4 hours a day, but guess what? Hats off to them. That's what they want to do. And a lot of them sometimes are making $50,000, $60,000 a month. If you want to do that, then I tell people, go ahead and do it. I'm a person that's like, I do the 2-hour workday. That's my thing. I'm a 2-hour workday queen. It gets done in 2 hours. If it don't, I don't. I spend 22 hours doing what Danielle want to do. And that's just how I live my life. So when you are an entrepreneur, you get to decide what that looks like for you. And it's here for you because there's no income cap. I've had a $7,000 week, y'all. And let me tell you, it happened like in 4 days. And the rest of the week, I ain't do nothing. I decided I ain't going live. I ain't doing nothing. Chat. It's what you want to do. And it's a personal decision. And that's the thing too. It feels good because unlike a job, you go to work and it's like, oh, you on a schedule. You got to show up tomorrow, even if you don't feel like it. No, I don't. I create content and my content is always out here working for me. And so for the new people in the room, if you're new and you've never heard of digital marketing, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen. And I want you to write this down because I want you to know what digital marketing is. Digital marketing is just learning how to market and sell anything on the internet. Isn't that simple? Digital marketing is just learning how to market and sell anything on the internet. So it could be physical products. Physical products is like a shirt, an ink pen, my Dollar Tree reader glasses. Learning how to sell these things on the internet if you have a product-based business, that's it. It's also about selling digital assets as well. So some people, you brought a $900 program. So did I, Angie. When I first started, that was the very first course I brought. Is it called DGC, Digital Growth Community? That was the very first digital product that I purchased. Very first one. I've moved on a lot since then. But that was the very first program I brought. I paid $900 to get in this space and start learning these skills. Then the second one I brought, I paid over $1,000 for it. Yeah, I've spent thousands of dollars, but I love it because it's tax write-offs. So I write it off. You never used it. Okay, time out. Angie, with DGC, my first month of selling it, I made $5,400. That's the product that I sold my very first month in this space that made me more than I made at my job. And so you already have something, I'll tell you, use it. I pivoted from that program because I had people purchasing from me and it was hard for them to set up a domain name. It was hard for them to go to GoDaddy and populate buttons, and it's a lot to do. You got to build your funnel. And so I moved away from that because I needed something that was easier for people. So I give people my phone number. I work with people individually. When you purchase from me, I work with you. And so my phone was always ringing because that program was so hard for people to get set up and get started. And they would get discouraged before they even got into the meat and potatoes of learning of how to do digital marketing. So I said, oh no, there has to be a better way. And so I started looking for other programs. And I'm going to tell you what I was looking for. I was looking for something that'll be easy for 60 and 70-year-olds. And I'm going to tell you, because when I first started, everybody who purchased from me was 50 and 60 and 70. I don't know, but that's just what was happening. So I was like, I got to find something that's simple that people can do step by step and it's not hard. And so I was looking for something that had an affiliate link so that they can immediately use that, promote a business, and start making money. And so that's when I found HTP. I paid $1,000 for that one. They had so many technical issues going on between the creators that it wasn't a good place to bring people into. And then I had brought MOP, I did DWA, and and I tell people the good thing about being in this space is like you're here to learn. And so if you find something in a program that you like, buy it. Why not? You need tax write-offs, use it. I'm not loyal to one particular program and that's it. Like right now, the one that I promote because I've had so many people purchase from me and make money within the first 30 days has been Lux Income Lounge. And so I'll share that with you. But the price point was reasonable. So people got approved for it. It's $23 a month. It's $267. And then on top of it, the lady who created the program, she does 4 weekly Zoom calls every single week to train people. They're called newbies chat and stuff like that. How can I write off? Is it a business expense? Yeah. So when you get that extra section with, or if you do them yourself, you'll know like TurboTax and all those, they'll give you a section that says, do you have a business? Click yes. It's then going to give you your forms. It's different forms for that. And then you write it off as a business expense. Yeah. Write it off. And then whatever month that you purchase for the rest of that year, make sure that you talk to your tax advisor. I write off my cell phone bill, your internet bill, all the things because they're business expenses. Traditionally, if you're just a W-2 worker, you can't write none of this stuff off. So yeah, have it as a business expense. That's why I say it's always good to invest in other things so that you can have them as write-offs. You need deductions. I know I do. I always need deductions. And so now I have a corporation too, because our guy said I had made over 6 figures now. And so it's like when you're making over 6 figures in your own business, you want to pay less on taxes. You want to make sure that you're spending and writing everything off that you can. So like our vacations, we write all those off. Our airline, we just took the kids to Mexico and stuff, and we flew to LA for 3 days, did some tours. We write everything off, and I make sure I take pictures and I make content because I'm a content creator. So that's a part of my business. So it's business expenses, things that you never could ever get money back on in the past. Now you're going to use all those things to your advantage. And so it's just been that's why I like it, y'all. I tell people being in business for yourself is the best. Not only just the perks of having freedom to move as you feel. Hey, Hayes, welcome in. It's just also the other perks that come with it too to benefit your household because we're all about making money and we want to keep as much of the money that we make as well. We don't want to have to give it all to Uncle Sam. No, we're not doing that. So you got to spend some of the money so they become business expenses, and you get to live your life the way you want to. So it's just been fun, y'all. This has been the best 2 years ever. Let me just tell you that I'm not going anywhere. And so digital marketing, like I mentioned, is just learning how to market and sell products that you have. Now, some people come into this space and they already have, maybe they're a masseuse, maybe they're a realtor, maybe they're an insurance agent. And so what they're doing is when they purchase these courses, they're learning the skills to market and show up in front of their ideal audience. It's no different than someone who may be a baker and she makes the best cakes ever. And everyone in the neighborhood knows she bakes amazing cakes. She comes to the internet and guess what? There may be someone in her city who never even known that this quiet bakery even exists because they typed in Richmond, Virginia bakery, and then her business pops up. Now they go and they are able to patronize that establishment. So people are using the internet, which gives them broader reach. Now, does anybody in here already have like a business, a brick and mortar business? Anybody in here? If you do, just put yes in the chat and tell us what it is, because you're going to be able to use the skills that you learn here to put your business in front of more people. So just still thinking about a baker, okay? Let me show you how they maximize their money using digital marketing, digital products, and all the things. So when they get into this space and they start creating content, maybe they just making a cupcake and say, hey, best bakery in Richmond, come see me. The next video, it could be them making a cupcake and they're designing it and someone sees it and says, oh my God, I love how she designs that. They save that video, right? So now the algorithm says, oh, that was good. Other people like it. Hey, Potato, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been doing? It says, okay, that's good. So now they may say, well, how do you design that cupcake like that? And she says, oh, I use these certain tools. The person may say, well, where does it come from? You know what the smart thing to do is? You get yourself an affiliate link with it. Just like you see people making TikTok videos and they have affiliate links to it, and you can click it and purchase the product they're talking about. This is indirect marketing through the video. Now people are saying, where did you get that from? If she purchases from a Michael's and she has an account and stuff set up, she can put that link on the bottom. So then when they purchase it, she gets paid. No different than becoming an Amazon influencer or affiliate and putting that link on a video. And they get to do that on whatever social media platform that they're creating content in. That's more money. Then say, for instance, the person said, my daughter really wants to learn how to do this. She's a teenager. Do you teach classes? Hello? Is she just limited to teaching that class now just to those in her local vicinity? Hey, AR, I can't tell who that is, but you say, hey, coach, hey, welcome in, welcome in. And so it's like, people may say, well, can you train my daughter? At first, the way business works is you would just have a local class. People would sign up for your bakery class and you would teach them face to face. But now, because of social media, learning how to use digital marketing properly, she can set up a webinar and she can do a Zoom call, charge people $10 per person to come in, and we're going to bake together, send people a list of the ingredients and stuff that they need. Then they come together and they work together and accomplish it. And she just made money. Is she limited to how much money she can make during that one live? No. She can buy a Zoom account that holds 1,000 people, 5,000 people. She can put it on webinar. It can be infinite earning. Listen, digital marketing, I'm just telling you, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Okay. You're going to learn all these skills because, one, you can sell the product that you're learning from initially. But I want you to think about the life skills that you have. I'm 40 through. We got experience sometimes that young people will never have. Some of us have survived narcissistic relationships. We know what it's like to deal with a divorce, heartache, maybe losing a loved one. You have life experience that you don't even know that people will pay you for. If you can help somebody to get from one point to another and you can shortcut that learning curve, they pay for that. So you need to think about, what is it that I'm skilled at? What is it that people always ask me questions? Is it relationships? Is it about making macaroni and cheese? Do you got the best chocolate chip cookies? It don't matter. You can come on the internet and you can sell it. These programs teach you how to sell the knowledge that you already have. And that's what I like, because you're not trying to come to the internet and become something that you're not. You're using the skills, the life experience that you already have. You done solved difficult situations. You know how to communicate with people. Guess what? You're not a stranger to learning. You done had jobs, first, second, third jobs. You get on the job, and guess what you do? Get on the job training. You learn these skills. So the same is true here. You learn these skills, you implement it, and then you use it to make money. That's all I've been doing, y'all. I created a new community I created maybe like 3 days ago. And what I created was a community, and I put it on school, just testing it out. I put it on school. I made a YouTube video about it, and I said, hey, YouTube is thinking about changing their monetization requirements. They're thinking about going from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 and from 1,000 subscribers to 2. I created a group that people come in. I have a leadership board, everything put together. They populate their numbers in and their pages that people follow. And we're doing a help people grow so we can all get to monetization. One finish line. It's a sprint. It's only going to be a group that's around for 6 months only, and then I'm shutting it down. But I've learned these things because I'm in this space. If I hadn't have been here, my brain wouldn't be spinning this way. And I use this as a way to make money, y'all. I charge $5 a month for my community. And I just launched it 3 days ago, and I think 8 people have joined so far. So that's $40 residual income, because I'm setting myself up for residual on that side. But these is skills that I've learned because I invested in a digital marketing course. Once you get in it, your mind is just like, oh, you realize, oh, I'd have made videos before on TikTok and YouTube, and I told people I was eating at Morton Steakhouse, and people go there and eat because they say, girl, what you eat? And you're like, oh, they had the steak with the butter. They say, oh, that look good. You put a picture with it. That's digital marketing. You came to the internet and you marketed for a restaurant, but they ain't pay you. That's a red flag. Like, we don't do that no more. Once you start learning these skills here in this space too, you're not promoting. Yeah, you can go to Disney World if you want to, and you can take some pictures and be like, hey, I'm at Disney. What you're doing is self-promotion. You're promoting Disney. You ain't making no money for it. But what is going to happen now is benefiting you, because guess what? Now you writing off your whole Disney trip. So it better be counterintuitive to benefit you. And that's how it is. Like, when we come on the internet now, from this point on, we're no longer creating content just to keep family members and friends up to date with our lives. Like, miss me with that. That don't pay no bills. We don't care to do that no more. Them days is over. We too old for that. We scrolling on this internet now. We using it to make money. We're not going live just to show people we cooking and having fun. How are you going to turn that into money? If you don't have a way to turn that into some income, I'm going to need you to shut that live off and stop that cooking, because this don't make sense. If you on there with a juicer because you just want to say a juicing, Child, don't nobody care about that. You better have a link for the little Tumius juicer that TikTok got or somebody. We're not there for that no more. We got to be thinking, we're thinking beyond that. We're thinking as entrepreneurs. Bree said, yeah, that part. You better be talking about, oh, because you getting ready to put out a juicing recipe book. That's the only reason you up on there and you doing this and you're like, yeah, if you want to follow me for more juices, maybe to help with your hypertension, see me next week or see me in the next video. It better be leading to something. That's the point. We're on the internet now and we're learning to use it properly. Some of these people beat us here. They started as soon as that pandemic hit and people started like, oh my God, I need to make some money. I ain't going into my job. I'm scared to get sick. Oh, they're going to fire me because I ain't getting a shot. Then people took to the internet and a lot of those people who started here in 2020, 21, they already multimillionaires, okay? They just beat us here. It's okay. But we here now. We ain't going nowhere. I mean, like, are you 2 years is going to pass whether you do this or something else? Or, I feel like time, it just moves with or without you. You either move with it or get rolled over. You be looking back saying, darn, I wish I had done this. I saw that before. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be a millionaire in this space. I'm already telling y'all today, going right down. Danielle is going to retire Tom Pace. That's my husband. He's coming out of corporate America, all with this good old digital marketing. And I'm saying, rock with me. Let's go. I got a community too. I mentor you. It's called Live at Your Pace. So you get 4 trainings from Miranda, who creates the program. But then I do weekly training too. So there's no way for you to lose here. But it's like, come with me because you go see me either at the top or I'll be looking at you. Let's go. But you can make money in this space, y'all. Don't overthink it. We're not building rocket ships. This is everybody use the internet. Everybody know how to scroll. I mean, you're just learning the skills of how to create content. You're going to learn how to go live. You're going to learn how to monetize off your own life and skills. And that's it. And just be you because no one knows how to be you but you. So just be yourself when you come to the internet. Don't even make content and videos that sound like other people. I did that, y'all, for us. When I first started, I was looking at all the people who were making all this money. And then I'm watching their videos. I'm saving them. I'm like, all right, I could record it and I could say it just like this. Chad, that won't me. That won't authentic, And so I had to switch it up. Eventually, I learned enough that you don't got to do that. But, but at first I did. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. And that's what attracts people. You're going to learn skills, how to optimize your videos. And that means using the right words on screen that people search for. And you put that in your videos too. And that's how the algorithm also finds your ideal audience. You're going to have fun. It's just a simple process, y'all. You just find pockets of time. If you got 30 minutes a day on your lunch break, then do that. If you got 30 minutes either before you go to bed, then pour into learning. And when you learn, the biggest thing is implementation. I'm a firm believer in implementing. So every week, I also am going to give you a weekly challenge. So when you purchase from me, I'm also going to tell you, I do a weekly challenge. It runs from Monday to Friday because my whole thing is I don't want you to be a consumer because that's the problem. Some people consume, and then they be like, oh, I'm going to wait till I learn a little bit more. I'm going to do this. No, ma'am, no, sir. Do it, ugly. Just do it because that's how you're going to make money. This is the best way to learn and earn at the exact same time. I mean, there's no reason that me as a complete beginner should have made over $5,000 in the first 30 days. It's just because I just jumped in and did it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I watched a video. It said, set up your tripod and talk about the 6 reasons why you doing this. I was like, oh, okay. The 6 reasons I'm doing this is I want to go on vacation more. I want time freedom. I want to homeschool my kids. I don't want to go back to work as a nurse. I'm tired of traffic, all the stuff. And I started making videos based on why am I doing this? I'm doing this so I could do X, Y, Z. And I did it all, but my kids want to go back to school, y'all. So they go back to school. First week of school is next week here in Virginia. And I've homeschooled them the last 2 years that I've been doing this. And that has allowed us to go on vacation every other month because I had them in a homeschooling program. I did Time for Learning, and I paid for some other thing, Time for Learning and some other homeschool program. But anyway, I homeschooled them for the last 2 years. That was a hot mess. I'm glad they want to go back to it because I am not a teacher. Like, not that kind of stuff. Like biology, okay, a little bit. But earth science and rocks and decisions, I mean, like, don't ask me no questions. I'm going to need y'all to figure it out. So, yeah, it's okay for them to go. But the last 2 years, my kids can say, hey, they've been in Dominican Republic. They went to Bahamas. They took a cruise, and then we stopped in Haiti and stuff. We also flew to California and took a cruise, went to Ensenada in Mexico over there. They've been on a ski trip, something we don't do, but we took a chance and did it. All the things we've done so much these last 2 years that I can say it's truly been just fun and enjoyable to just try it out with them, to see that, hey, mom ain't got to worry about going to work. We're going to do this darn thing. We're going to have fun. And, I just feel like in life, it's all about balance, If you make enough money to take care of yourself, pay your bills, and you got insurance, then you make a grown up decision when you want to leave. And that's what I did. When I made more than that, I mean, it was no need to go back to work, ever again. And so I just feel like everyone should try to learn it too. I love it. Somebody just put in on my YouTube, Team Millionaire, retiring our husbands. That's what I'm talking about. I wish it had sound effects over there too. And residual income. So yeah. So when you sell these digital courses, they pay you a lot of money. Let's just be real. So if y'all want to view the information for those on YouTube, the way that you see the information is just up in my banner. You see my banner on YouTube at the top where it says Life After Nursing. You'll see my website. Just come on into my community and you'll see how you can get the program. Okay. It's called Lux Income Lounge. So as soon as you get into my school community, I'll admit you in there. Then you can view the information about Lux. For those that are here on my TikTok live, the way that you view the information is you should see like a yellow button down the bottom. If you click that yellow button, it's called Service Plus. It's called the Service Plus button. When you click it, a question will pop up. I don't even know what the question is. I made it so long ago, to tell y'all the truth. It might say, how do I join your community? It may say, how do I start a business? But if it does, just click it. It's going to be an automated response that's going to come directly to your DM with my website and link. Put your name, your best email address in, and review the information. But I tell people, get started with a payment plan. The payment plan is $23. And I can tell you, we went to Starbucks today. My husband got what he gets, some little frappuccino. I don't drink coffee, y'all. And my daughter got some crazy iced coffee. And my son, and let me tell you, 3 coffees. Why was it already $21? That's like crazy, Yes, I'm live on both platforms. Hey, so you done seen me on both? Yes, I'm doing live on both today. And and it's like, that's $20. And it didn't do nothing but put calories on them. They're going to pee and poop and it's a wrap. That's it. It don't make no more money. But here you got an opportunity where you can invest $23. That's on the payment plan option with Klarna. If not, it's a one-time. It's Georgia. Hey, Chad, I'm glad you told me who it was because I don't know. GGS42. Hey, Georgia, how you been doing? Are you home or are you in Jamaica? That's a traveling lady there. But yeah, so what $23 is if you get approved for the payment plan. Just about everybody does because it's not too expensive. It's $263. I had the zero money down option. I take the payment plans, y'all. I like keeping my money. It look good in my pocket first, and then make my money back. And sometimes I pay it off, and sometimes I don't. The interest on it is $1 a month, so I could care less. It's $23 a month, and the payment plan is $260. The whole full thing is $267. But this is the best plan I've ever seen. I've never had a program that was this inexpensive. I paid lots of money for all the other programs that I had. And the fact is that sometimes you think when you spend less money, like it's cheap. Like I'm like $267. That's a cheap digital product. I'm sorry, it might not have value. No, this one is packed with value. And I love it because most of the people who are purchasing from me are making money within their first 30 days. Oh, and Georgia, we need to talk. We need to have a one-on-one. So I know you upgraded to VIP in my community. And so I would like to meet with you and do a one-on-one. So I'll make sure you get the Calendly link so you can schedule a one-on-one with me. Okay. Yeah. Now that it just clicked to me. Yeah. So welcome and congratulations to VIP. So you get more of me and more training so you can start implementing. We got to get you to the goal. Okay. Yes. You got 8 streams of income so far. Woo. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Digital space. It lets you just create as many as you want. I mean, like, that's amazing. And so, but yeah, get started. So the easiest way to get started is you can just visit my website, liveatyourpace.com, and you'll receive the information. Read it, ask questions, come join my community and hang out and learn as well. Because you're going to be there anyway, because I'm going to spoil you and love up on you so you can learn how to do this. Does anybody in here want to see what the program looks like? Sometimes people say yay, some people say no. But just know you don't have to be an expert in this space. We'll never be an expert. You don't own TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or any of those things. So we're always going to learn. Algorithms change. But if you want a business that works for you 24/7 in the background, that's what this is. Because once you set it up, they give you an affiliate link. That's it. But once you create your content, okay, when you create content and people say, you got Lux? Did you? Who'd you get Lux from? I didn't know you got Lux. The thing is that once you set things up, automations that are running for you, they're running 24/7. When you learn how to create content, which you will do, you create content and you post it, it's always out there. That's why we teach our children, be careful what you put on the internet, pictures, anything, because it's always there. And say, And then, so that's the thing too. So you want to make sure that you know it's always out there working for you. People can find it 2 weeks from now, 2 months, 2 years from now. And guess what? They look at it and it's just what they need at that moment and say, you know what? I'm ready to start a business. And then they click your link and then they purchase. And so that's the good thing about it. So you're not always glued to your phone and always glued to the internet. So I had someone just typed in here, show it. And so I'm going to show it. Okay. So somebody just typed in on YouTube for me to show exactly what the program looks like. I'm going to flip my camera around. Hold on, flip. I hit the wrong button. So I don't know if y'all can see this because I'm live on YouTube too. So someone says, show it. Okay. So give me 1 second. I'm going to flip because I'm live on both. Multitasking today. So I'm live on TikTok as well as YouTube, my YouTube page. And y'all feel free to go subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. It's Life After Nursing, the same name that we have here. Same name that I have here is Life After _ Nursing. And so I would love for you to go subscribe. That's another way to see what I'm up to and doing. Over there, I make long form content. That means videos that is a lot longer. All right, let me close some of these boxes out. And I was inside of my community. So we're going to go into Lux so that you can see Lux Income Lounge. All right, let me pull my computer a little closer to me. Okie dokie. All right, let's see if I can get this. Okay, so Lux Income Lounge. First thing, notice it's 7,000 people in this community. Let's give it up for that. 7,000 people who understand that they need to make a change. They're like, you know what? I want to do something different. I want to learn a new skill. I want to make money from my phone. I want to be able to make money no matter where I'm at, as long as I got internet and Wi-Fi. So 7,000 people have raised their hand and said, yes, I'm jumping in here to learn this. Now, also, let me show you here, like the testimonials, so that you can see I'm not the only person making moolah here. Plenty of people. All right. Hey, guys, I'm super excited. Tonight was my first try applying. I wonder what did she apply for? Let's go look. Applying for the Amazon influencer, and I got in. So she put her screenshot here. She got accepted to the Amazon influencer program. So they're going to teach you how to become an Amazon influencer so that you can get paid from them. We shop there, right? Someone else is talking about all things peptides, because we have a module in here that's going to talk about peptides and weight loss and stuff like that. That's in the community too. Salt Lake City, this lady said live Lux presentation. She did a live free in-person presentation to introduce people to digital marketing. That was a cool way to do it. My ebook creation. Someone is celebrating their ebook because these are skills that you're learning. So not only do you get the course, but you remember I told you, focus on other streams of income as well, because that's more money that you'll make. Laura has made $40,000 in 22 days of selling Lux. 40,000. Do you know some people make that a year? Hey, Duck, how you doing? Some people make that in a year, and she made that in less than a month. 40,000. Put in the chat, what would you do if you made an extra $40,000 in a month? What would you do? This person is celebrating being excited. This Natalie made 6 figures in 2.5 months. She's made over $101,000. And one thing I know about Natalie is Natalie quit her job. She just quit her 9 to 5 after she made all this money in 2.5 months. And so you'll get on the calls and you'll get to meet some of these people. Becca did one live on TikTok and she made $2,000. She's been doing digital marketing for quite some time though. So her first live she did this, because I want you to understand, when you first do a live, ain't nobody there but you, yourself. That's it. The first time I did live, probably the whole week, I swear I was talking to myself. I went ahead and put a sticker over the number because it set at 0. Okay. So for her very first live to do that, let you know she's already been doing this. She has a following. She had people on her page. I just want you to understand that. But I teach you all this too, being a part of my community, because I'm also teaching and training you as well. Over 12,000 this month, and she barely worked. Can you imagine having a $12,000 month in this space? It feels good. I've had it. It feels really good. Okay. And that's Becca again. In a week of doing it, she made $11K. Luxury loading. I officially made my first sale. Okay, somebody else got accepted to the Amazon influencer ebook, first sale, first 10K month. You know, you can see what people are doing here. 15K in 7 days. She's also been in this space too, and now came over here to this program because it's helping so many people win. This person did UGC. So I just wanted you to see what is possible. There's men, there's women, there's different age groups. Daryl, he did 7,000 in his first 2 weeks. And so you can see $2,000 in 3 days. People are actually earning and making money here. They all started from scratch. They all started from 0. They were all willing to learn, to make mistakes, to apply what they're learning. And you have to be able to do the same thing. So if you're willing to learn a new skill, you can totally do this. I'm telling you, it's not that hard. It ain't rocket science, y'all. It really isn't. I always tell people, if I can do it, I'm telling you the truth. If I can do it, you can do it too. The calendar here, this is where you would click to see the live calls for the week. So next week, you can see there's 3 weekly calls on the schedule. One is called a newbies chat. All new people get on, raise your hand, ask your questions. Bridge to Wealth, this is training and making money, but it also is a Q&A. And this is another Q&A for help. And so you got 3 days next week that you can jump on training calls to learn. I love that because sometimes that's the biggest concern when people start. Like, am I going to be alone? Do I got somebody to assist me? Can I ask questions? Absolutely. You need to. And you need to be at these calls. I'm a firm believer at those who show up, they go up. So you need to understand exactly what it is. If they're teaching tonight about how to do letter writing and that's the way you want to make money, then why wouldn't you be on the letter writing call? You need to be there. And if you cannot make it for some reason inside of the classroom, I'll show you. There's a module here that's called live recordings. So if there's a specific date that you can't make it, but you know, oh, I needed that, you come in here and you scroll down to it. All the calls are here and it tells you the date. So you can just go ahead and pick up, watch the video. If you're in a crunch or rush and you see it's 2 hours long, what I love about it is I click the video sometime, I open them up. It's going to log me into Loom, okay, because she posts hers through Loom recordings. I put that thing in 2x speed, 1.5 speed. I speed it up because I might got things to do. So in 1x speed, it's going to be 52 minutes, right? Once it finished loaded, if you go to 1.5, now you get your training done in 34. Maybe you speed it up a little bit more. You can listen good. Two times the speed, cutting the time in half, 26 minutes instead of 52 minutes if you was on the call. So just know that you have the calls here. They're available for you. You're still going to learn. Your classroom is going to teach you everything from a complete beginner onward. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Danielle. I'm a retired nurse from Virginia. I've been a registered nurse for 21 years. I was introduced to digital marketing 2 years ago, and I have not looked back. A job can't afford me. No one's going to let me come in pajamas and work 1 hour a day and go home. There's no way I can have a $3,000 day at a job. And I've had that directly here from my cell phone. So I show other people what's possible. And we're not even using our degrees and we're making this much money. So if you just got here, welcome in. Feel free to follow me on YouTube. And if you want to, you can go back and watch this live because it's going to automatically just post right to my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is Life After Nursing, the same name that it is right here. That's my name over on YouTube. So feel free to go watch the recording if you missed any of it and speed it up too, like I just told you. So once you get in here, it's going to help you to decide what is the best lane based on your personality. So it is like an AI driven quiz. Once you click this, choosing your lane, you're going to fill it out and it's going to tell you, like, based on your personality, what is the best stream of income that you can jump into right now to start earning, based on your fear level, your experience, all the things. And so just know that she's just telling you about it, but then you would go here, you would click it and you're going to start it. So you need to know what's the best lane for you. If you want to sell the course, feel free to do that. I believe selling the course is amazing. Everyone gets an affiliate link as soon as you start. So this course here that we're going over is $267. You only pay that one time and that's it. You never pay again, okay? One purchase and you got lifetime access to it. Is there monthly fees? Yes or no? Put that in the chat. Do you got monthly fees to be here? Yes or no? I want to see if anybody paying attention. Do you got monthly fees to stay in this program? Yes or no? Hello? Any monthly fees to stay in this course? The answer is no. No one put it in there, but the answer is no. One-time investment, lifetime access. Is there annual renewal? No, ma'am. No, sir. You pay one time and you got lifetime access. You can pay it in full, $267, or put yourself on a payment plan, which is $23 a month. Now, let me show you the best part about it being an affiliate here. Every time that you sell the program, okay, I'm going to go here. Notice what you make every single time that you sell it. Every time that you share this Lux opportunity, you earn $226.95 per sale. Somebody put 227 in the chat. Somebody type 227 in the chat because that's basically what you're getting every time that you sell this. So you pay $267 and you make $227. Somebody type 227 in the chat. And then y'all put this in the calculator. Let's do this. So you pay $267 and you make $227 when you sell it once. So one sale almost paid you all the way back, right? That's right, 227. I love that TV show. It's my favorite number two. Now, just imagine this. Now let's put minus 227 again. Your second sale, you're profiting $187. You done paid yourself back completely for your investment, and now you're in the profit of $187. You will never, ever be in the negative and the red. Unlike traditional businesses, they say you don't make money for the first 3 to 5 years. That's how people are making so much money here. You make 85% every single time that you promote and sell Lux. Do you see now how people having 10K months, 5K weeks? Okay, I want y'all to see this. You're using the internet. It's over 5 billion people on the internet. People want to know how to make money. People understand now it's no longer a want, it's a necessity. Okay. So also in here, you're going to learn how to brand yourself, how to create content. You're going to learn how to master buyer psychology. You're going to learn how to get approved as an Amazon influencer. You shop there anyway. You probably put on an outfit you brought off of Amazon and you take a picture and you think you look cute. That's digital marketing. Post a picture, Chad, and put some words on it. Amazon reviewing. UGC, getting paid for stuff you already buy. You got a cute chihuahua and they eat Purina, and Purina needs 300 videos of people, dogs eating their food. If you don't hold that Purina bag and pour it in that bowl and let that animal eat that stuff and make that 30-second video and upload it and get paid, I watch people get $500 to $5,000 brand deals, UGC and stuff for creating content. Like, yo, come on, learn it and do it. Right to win. Okay, there's people in here writing to win, and they're cashing out $100 and some a week. Virtual assistant, Airbnb. Also, they're going to teach you how to go live. They're going to teach you how to sell. They're going to teach you how to run a business and do ads, because paid ads is good. What you do when you create content and go live, that's organic engagement. You might want to speed your moolah up and you got money to invest and you want to do ads. They're going to teach you how to do that. All that's going to be taught to you, how to use Canva. And if you don't know how to make content, maybe you're like, I don't even know what in the world I would say. We got our own ChatGPT. This is Miranda, and it's called the Lux Bot. Miranda is the one who created the program. And so you're going to be able to talk to this. It's like having her in your pocket to help you to create content. We're not using our brain too hard, y'all. And if you want to do this faceless, you can do that too. So we got faceless stuff in here. And if you want products, it's several in here that you can sell. And you get to change them up by means of using Canva. And when you resell them, you make 100% profit. This is a PLR vault. And so private label right, that's what PLR stands for, private label right. It means someone else has created the books, the templates and all that. They allow you to customize it, make it your own, sell it, and make 100% profit, y'all. This program is absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you, the value is just unmatched. I've paid thousands for programs, and this one just stands out on its own. And the fact of the matter is that I like the price. I like there's plenty of training in it and help and assistance to help you to be successful. But you're not doing this by yourself. And the fact is, this is very well could be over $1,000 course, but it's only $267, y'all, to get started in here and start making money. And I tell people, start with the payment plan option, because you might get approved, zero money down, and you don't spend a dollar. In the first 30 days, I'm gonna just tell you what I tell everybody. Everybody in my community who purchases and they get in for zero money down, I'm like, in the first 30 days, you ain't spent no money. Go be in profit mode. Go on and make your 2 sales. Then you like, you know what? This thing ain't cost me nothing. Then just log in and pay the sucker off. Just pay it off. They let you do that. There's no penalty, prepayment penalty. You don't get no penalty for paying it off early. Pay it off. And everything you make is profit. Your second sale, you already in profit mode. That's it, y'all. So I already said I was going to show y'all. And after I showed you, I was going to pause and allow for questions. So I want to stop right here. If you just got here, welcome in. Please stick around, listen to the questions. I am live on YouTube too. So as soon as I finish, this will be there. You can go and watch the recorded video from today. Okay, so you can go watch this live directly from your phone, listen to it in your car. You can DM me, ask me any questions that you have access to it. So does anyone have any questions, anything that you can think of? Any questions? If you do, just put a question mark. I prefer to just bring you up on the screen if that works for you. You don't even have to cut your camera on if you're shy. Does anyone have any questions for me? Any questions at all? Okay, if y'all don't have any questions for me, I'm going to walk you through how you can get started. If you want to get started today, then let me tell you how it works. When you get started and you go to the bottom and you pick Klarna and you do the payment plan option, Then what you're going to do is you're going to receive an email. It's going to say from Miranda, which is your receipt. It's going to give you access to create your username and password so you can have access to your courses and your modules. Then you also, in that same exact email, you're going to have a link that gives you access to your affiliate link. In case your cousin is sitting right beside you, it's like, I'm doing this with you. You go ahead and purchase it, and then you give your cousin the link so they can purchase it from you. Immediately, you have access to start running your business. You can take that link, prop it into your social media, all the things. Okay. So that's the first thing. And then you're also going to get a congratulations welcome email from me. That's going to have a button in there too for you to join my community. So once you're inside of my community, then guess what? You and I will also get together, look at the schedule. The next call for me this week is Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I look forward to seeing you. Cameras on. I like to meet you. Whatever questions it is, I work with you and help you too. And you'll see I do wellness trainings inside of my community too. So I'm a nurse, so I also do 2 health and wellness trainings per month. So come on in too. I do those as well. I'm a firm believer in natural holistic modalities when it comes to taking care of our health. So we talk about different disease processes and how we can manage them with supplementation and foods and things that we can buy at the grocery store. So come on in. We talk about everything from diabetes to hypertension to IBS, you name it, stress, oxidative stress, all types of things. All right. Okay, so that's available to you as well. Just want to let you know that. And anyone who's here who wants to join my community as well, you might be at a point where you're like, this is my very first time hearing it. I don't know if I'm ready just yet. Can I just come in your free community? Please, you're welcome. Come on in there. Just go visit my website. That's right here on the screen. And then you can come on in and join my free community right now, okay? Just come on in. That banner is all up in the way, okay? I hope you can see it. Take a screenshot. It's liveatyourpace.com. No questions? Does anybody have questions? Okay, well, I'm going to walk you through getting started, just in case someone on here is getting started today. Is anyone in here getting started? They're like, you know what? I'm tired of watching these people make money. I'm ready to jump in there, and I'm going to do it with y'all. I'm ready to do it. And especially because I got mentorship, and I'm going to have assistance. All right, Danielle, I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going to show you from my computer how you can get started. So you go to my website, www.liveatyourpace.com. Okay, and I'm going to open it up. I might as well hold these 2 cell phones and flip it around really quickly. Let's see. Flip. Okay, so right here, when you come to my page, it's going to be set up like this. If you want one of these, let me know. It's free, and it'll take just you and I on a Zoom call. I'll set this up for you and me, like 10 minutes flat. It ain't going to take us no time. I've been doing this for 2 years, okay? I'll teach you a lot of things. So I use a different software system for this, and it's free. So launch a digital business with no experience needed. And then you can come down here. If you've been here the whole time, I have a little 2-minute video. You can skip it. If you haven't, feel free to watch it, okay? So right here, you just put in your name, and you'll put in your best email address. It looks the very same on your cell phone. The way that you get this on your cell phone is touching that yellow Service Plus button. It's an orange Service Plus yellow button at the bottom of your screen with an arrow that's pointed up. If you click that, it's going to bring you right here, okay? So click that and click the question, and it'll send it to you. Then it'll bring you to this page. After you put your name and your best email address in, it's going to show you Lux Income Lounge. Build income, live freedom, live freedom, and Lux Life. Okay. So here we go. Lux Income Lounge. The price is $267. It doesn't change. That's the set price. It's just way more value inside of it. If you come down here, it'll tell you what's included. 32 modules, 4 weekly calls, private mentorship, community support. You make 85% commission. And it tells you more about what you'll learn inside. Down the bottom, this is how you get started for the $23. And let me show you. Let me cut my link off. So down here, you'll see they have Afterpay. That's a payment plan processor as well. I'm not sure if they do zero money down. I know Klarna does. I have a lot of people who started with Klarna. But if you click Klarna, the pink K, it'll come up and first show you how you can do 4 interest-free payments. But the Learn More is really going to let you know that you can get started here on a 12-month payment plan, $23 a month to have a business. Like, where can you start a business for $23? You can't start no franchise. You can't even start a kid's lemonade stand and spend $23. By the time you buy the big cups of Sam's Club, you already spent $23 just on the cups to make the lemonade. Now you got lemons and water and everything else, sugar. Come on now. You got a business for $23 that's virtual, all completely working directly from your cell phone. As long as you got Wi-Fi and the internet, okay, you in business to make money. If you say, hey, you know what, I want to just do 6 months, do 6 months. It's totally up to you, but you can start as low as $23 a month because I understand. Everybody don't have 267 sitting around. That's what jobs do to us. Work us 40 hours a week, and then we can't even start a business and invest in stuff for ourselves. They keep us broke, and we're not allowing that anymore. Okay, but that's how you get started and get it. It's $23 a month. It's by means of choosing Klarna. Okay, let's see here. Flip, flip, flip. Okay, I told you I was going to show y'all how y'all can get that on that payment plan option. I did payment plan because I don't even want to give my money up. And the interest is $1 a month here. So it's like $1.20. I'm like, yep. $1.20 the interest. The program costs $267, and by the time you split up over a year, when you finish paying off, it's $287. You paid them $20 more. It's $1.20 in interest a month. Like, for real. Let's be real. So that ain't nothing. That's it. Let's see. Any questions? Anybody has questions? Is anybody getting started right now? If anybody's getting started right now on the live, I'm going to wait for you because I want to first, we want to congratulate you and welcome you in. But second, I just want to make sure that I also get you into my community so that we can have direct communication so that you can always reach out to me and talk to me and everything as well. Anybody getting started? Who's getting started? Who's like, you know what? Shoot, let's go. Let's go. I just spent $20 in Starbucks today. It ain't going to make you no more money. Might give you the bubble guts. Hey, Red, welcome in. You came in from a repost that says, I've never seen that before. Well, hey, somebody shared the live with you when you came in. I appreciate it. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Danielle. I'm a nurse. I've been an RN for 21 years. Burnt out and exhausted child and raised 4 children. 2 have graduated high school. My youngest 2 are in high school. So one's a senior, one's a sophomore. And so I've missed so many valuable years. And now it's just like, I want to do something for myself, but I do want to work smart and not hard. And I didn't know this wonderful world existed until 2 years ago when a girlfriend of mine, she said, Danielle, you should take a look at this. And I wasn't interested because I thought I had to build a team. I thought I would have to approach people, ask my mom, my cousins to take a look at the business. And I have done that. I have experience. I built a 6-figure annual business in Melaleuca, and I used to be a sales director in Mary Kay while I was still working in healthcare as a nurse. And so I just thought it was one of those things. And then she reached back out to me like a month later and told me that a mutual friend of ours had made over 30,000 in the first 30 days. And that's when I was moved to action. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes it just, for me personally, it just felt more secure when it happened to somebody I knew personally. Because I don't trust people. We're going to just be honest. I'm like, people lying. I don't know. You know, she told me I watched half of the presentation. And I was like, I don't know about this. You know, it was Michelle O'Neill because I brought the first, what she introduced me to was called DGC, Digital Growth Community. And so I watched half the presentation. I was like, nah, these people ain't, nah, I don't get it. What they selling? They selling education. Yeah, we selling education. Okay. Because people don't understand there's so many ways to make money on the internet. It's no different than a college. They sell digital education, right? They have online courses. Kids be in their home. They be on a computer screen. They pay for that semester. They pay for their book. They pay for everything. They have access to it. They take in the education, and eventually you hope that they get a job in whatever field or whatever they were mastering in. But they pay money. They don't recreate that course the next semester. They don't recreate it for every single child. It's education. And this is the same thing. We are selling and promoting digital education that teaches people over 8 streams of income that they can make within the first 30 days. Most of the people who purchase from me make money. Okay. So I know we can't make any income guarantees because your tail could be lazy. You might get this and then you're so scared to do something that I'm gonna be pushing your booty. That's why I have challenges every week in my community too. Is because I want people to get in motion. Get in motion. That's how you make the money, and that's where the excitement really comes from. And so it's just been an enjoyable journey for me. I've been doing this for 2 years. July made 2 years, and I just cannot see myself doing anything else. For one, I just don't see myself going back to nursing ever. Sometimes you look up and you're like, "Ooh, I feel like I lost all my skills," you know, or you visit someone in the hospital. Like my daughter had her baby. She's my 3 weeks ago. You know, I'm looking at the things, I'm looking at Pitocin. I did a lot of research, you know, because I never did labor and delivery or mama baby nurse. I went straight to ICU and I did cardiovascular ICU straight out of college. And so it's just like this was a whole new realm, you know, for me. And so I did a lot of research prior to, and then it was like, oh, everything's coming back to me now, you know. But you know, I don't see myself ever doing that again. I've been gone for 6 years. I know I will never build another network marketing team because I lost my team with Melaleuca, all because I started a travel business. So I started a travel business, and that's when I learned that these companies think that they own you. So don't ever do something where you're at someone else's mercy, where they provide for your paycheck, and if they fire you, you're at their mercy. No, you need multiple streams of income. That's why I tell people, yeah, buy the course, sell the course, because the course is going to make you a lot of money, especially in the process of while you're creating your own streams of income. Or if you're doing drop shipping, if you're doing this, just sell this first. But as soon as you get another stream, you better be adding that stuff on, because I don't care what happens. I don't care if social media disappear. I don't care if Lux disappeared. Even though you got lifetime access, it don't matter. Your girl know how to build a business. I know how to create content. It doesn't matter what platform it is. Learn the skills. That's the most valuable thing that you can do. Skills can never be taken from you. They're going to travel with you through life. And the same is true. You got life experience and skills that you can bring to the internet and monetize and make money off of. And that's what I like about it. They also have modules here to help you to figure out what is the best thing for you to create based on your personality, your life experiences, what you want to create, so that you can create your own product and sell it. Start off though selling the course, because it takes you time to create something of your own. Because one, you still got to learn attraction marketing, how to create content. If you've never posted, if you've never edited a video, you never edited sound, you're still learning. So sell somebody else stuff while you're learning, share what you're learning, and then create your own. But that, by all means, have multiple streams of income. And this is fun. I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy it. I even got my oldest two daughters. One of them sells digital products as well, and the other one uses it to create content on Instagram for her and her husband's insurance business. And so it's just exciting, and I'm working with them now, just honing in. I said, you didn't even watch this module, this, that, and the third. She was like, nope. And I'm like, well, this is what y'all need to do. Make sure that you typing in. We went on the internet and I looked up Medicare specialist. Help me get approved for my medication. What doctors am I playing? Getting her all the keywords that she needs to put in her words when she makes her videos and stuff. So I'm like, so that you can get more people, because it's almost open enrollment season. So they're getting close up on that time, and just getting the push out very, good. And so, yeah, it's just so fun, y'all. Use it to grow whatever you got, whatever drive, ambition, and sell this thing and make money. Y'all, I think everybody should at least be making an extra $5,000 a month to your family income just using this. And this ain't quit your job day. You can quit your job if you want to, but today ain't the day. You replace your income, because what good is it to leave your job and then turn around and be like, hold on, I got my mortgage due. What about it? It makes too much stress on you and pressure. So you want to be able to do this with freeness and have fun. And that's what I do. I have fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy it. And so if you just got here, go ahead and watch it. It's going to be on YouTube. It takes maybe less than 5 minutes. As soon as I get off of here, it's going to be on my YouTube page, life_after_nursing. And you can just watch it. And you can type your questions right under that video too. It only goes to me. My account gets it. So anytime you have questions, you can type it right under the video as well. Okay. All righty. Well, if no one has anything for me, any questions, I didn't see anybody's getting started today, so I don't need to wait on anybody. But if you're getting started right after this call, then I'll still be connecting with you. And I hope to see you around in my community within the next 24 to 48 hours. So that way, if you got any hiccups, questions, or anything, you got me. But they got this thing set up like a well-oiled machine. I'm just here to give you extra support and help you get it done. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, I'll see y'all soon. Y'all enjoy this fabulous weekend. You see the sun beaming on my chest. I got my blinds open on my windows here. And I don't know what we're going to get into. Figure out something to get into real quick on this good old Saturday. These kids always want to go shopping because they're going back to school. So we done been shopping like 3 times. I'm tired, child. I'm tired of shopping. I'm like, what y'all about on the internet? Because I'm done. But they looking for certain sneakers and stupidness. I don't miss these days. So I have enjoyed the last 2 years with them homeschooling, being home. I probably saved lots of money too. So I'm just like, I'm so over this already. Over this. I went and brought snacks, because you don't even think about it. They need snacks to go to school. So I went and brought granola bars and stuff like that. And they don't like my snacks. They tell me it's too healthy. They want some junk. I can't make myself buy no Pop-Tarts. I can't. The closest thing will get is some Nature Valley bars. Then they ask for something else. I'm like, I can't do it. But I'll get you some goldfish crackers. So I'm like, I do not miss these days. I'm over it already. Over it. And the school year ain't even started yet. Till next week. All right. You said we'll talk. All right. I look forward to talking with you. You're in my community. Just, you can message me at the top, or we'll hit the live button and we just go live face to face. Cut your camera on. We'll talk. Okay. No biggie. Any questions you got? You nervous to type it in here? If y'all jump over there, you see somebody, just put that in the chat. Just come talk to me face to face, okay? Just jump in. It works like Zoom. So when you're in my community, there's a little live button in the top, and we just talk, okay? All right. See you later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.